The extraordinary love story of the Johnny Depp and his new secret wife. Johnny Depp has always been one of the Hollywood's most enigmatic figures, an actor whose personal life often seems an intriguing the roles on the plays on the screen, known for his privacy and the career that spans the decades. Depp has captured the attention of the audiences worldwide, not only with the artistry but also with the whispers that follow his name. Now, a new chapter unfolds in his life, extraordinary and the mysterious love story with a secret wife, a life in the spotlight, a heart in the shadows. For much of his career, Johnny Depp's relationship has been highly publicized, dissected by the fans and the media alike. From his early romances to his highly profile marriage with the Amber Heard, the actor's love life has often been the subject of the fascination and the speculation. But with the turbulences and the past behind him, Depp seems to have taken an entirely new path, one of the privacy, secrecy, and deep, genuine connection. Unlike his past relationships, where the red carpets and the flashing cameras often caught the glimpse of his partners, this new marriage has been whispered and wrapped in the silence. His secret wife has managed to stay far from the spotlight, allowing their union to blossom away from the glare of the Hollywood. That is, in itself makes the love story extraordinary and the uncharacteristically quiet romantic romance of for one of the world's most talked about the stars. The first glimpse of the mystery. Rumors of the Depp's marriage began circulating quietly within the hints dropped in the interviews and subtle clues in the appearances. A ring glistening on his finger, cryptic remarks about a partner who understands, and the quiet calm that seemed to follow him all painted and pointed toward something profound taking about the take place behind the closed doors. Those who know the Johnny Depp closely describe him as the man transformed from where once he seemed burdened by the weight of the public scrutiny. Now he excludes and exudes peace and the contentment. Friends say that the secret lies in his life and wife, a woman who has stood by him in the silence, offering the loyalty, compassion, and unwavering the strength. A partner beyond the spotlight. What makes this love story even more remarkable in the contrast between the Depp's worlds and the hearts. While he is a man of the global fame, adored, criticized in equal measures, she remains largely the anonymous, choosing a private life rather than basking in the celebrities. There is not a marriage built on the red carpet glamour or the paparazzi snapshots, but on the mutual respect and shared solitude. In fact, this balance seems to be the key to their extraordinary connection. Johnny Depp, who has often spoken about the discomfort with the fame he has found in his wife partner, who allows him to retreat from it. Together, they create a world that exists outside the Hollywood, an intimate scrutiny where they can themselves without the judgment. Healing through the love. The past decade has not been easy for the Johnny Depp. Legal battles, broken relationships, and the constant noise of the public opinion could have shattered even the strongest spirit. Yet his secret wife has brought him something more powerful than the fame or the fortune. Healing, according to the insiders, she has helped him rediscover the joy of the simplicity, moments spent reading, playing music, cooking meals together, or sailing away from the chaos of the world. These seemingly ordinary acts have given the more depth extraordinary peace. In her, he has found a partner who does not just admire his art but also understands the man behind it. An unconventional romance, like many aspects of the Depp's life, this marriage does not follow the traditional Hollywood scripts. There were no ground announcements, no exclusive magazine cover, No viral wedding photographs. The ceremony itself, if whispers are true, was intimate and understand. Perhaps as scheduled Iceland, perhaps surrounded by the only handful trusted friends, the lack of the spectacle only the highlights the authenticity of their bond. To Depp, who has lived under the constant lens of the media for the decades, choosing secrecy was an act of love itself, protecting their relationship from the criticism and the scrutiny that once hurt him deeply. By keeping this romance private, he has given the chance to thrive. A love that defines the expectations. Fans have long speculated about the Johnny Depp's romantic future, but the few could have imagined this twist. A marriage that exists almost entirely outside the public knowledge. In a culture obsessed with the celebrity relations, Depp's ability to safeguard his part of his life is nothing short of the remarkable. This extraordinary element is not just the secrecy but the sincerity. In an industry often accused the superficial unions, Johnny Depp's new marriage stands as a reminder that love can still be about authenticity, loyalty, and the quiet devotions. The symbolism of the secret wife. Why is this story so captivating? Because it symbolizes the hope. For the years Johnny Depp has been the portrayed as a man caught by the between the brilliance and the chaos. But this new relationship suggests the balance at last. His secret wife is not the merely spouse, she represents the stability, trust, and renewal. Together they embodies a love that transcends fame, a love story that is both ordinary in its simplicity and extraordinary in its survival. They remind the world that even the most famous among us crave the same thing, a safe heaven in another's heart. What the future holds as the Johnny Depp embarks on new captivate and create projects, fans will undoubtedly continue to spectacle about his personal life. It seems unlikely that he will ever put his marriage on the display. Instead, he will cherish it quietly, drawing the strength from it and allowing it to the fuel to his art. And perhaps this may takes this story so beautiful. It is most meant to be consumed. It is not meant to be consumed by the gossips columns or dissected on the talk shows. It is deeply human tale of the resilience and the privacy and rediscovered joy. Concludely, we can say that an extraordinary love the story of the Johnny Depp and his secret wife is not extraordinary because of fame, wealth, or the spectacle. It is extraordinary because it is thrives in silence, built on the trust and the mutual respect. In a world where everything is shared on the overshared, they have chosen the secrecy, and in doing so, they have protected that what is most precious. For Johnny Depp, this is not just another romance; it is a chapter of the redemption, and for his fans, it is a reminder that even the most public figures deserves the privacy to fall in the love, to heal, and to live happily ever after. Guys, if you find this video as entertaining and interesting, then you have to subscribe my channel. I wish you best of luck and good time ahead.